Here we are at 1 hour 19 and 52 seconds. So we're going to say 1 hour 20 to make this structure. this base of structure. There, it would take a good half hour to add ferns inside to really make a big padding, as important as possible. For the thermal and in terms of waterproofing, it will be not bad, but there, I can handle an hour of rain, maybe 2 hours of rain after. It's a shelter that will be more waterproof. If I was expecting heavy rains, where we really had significant winter conditions at that time, it would take at least an extra hour to put in the fern. And then plants, as many plants as possible, maybe some bark if we could still find some moss there. If you can manage to make it 30 or 40 cm thick, you'll really have something waterproof. The best thing is to make shelters like this for a pair. For a pair, you can do it in an hour flat without any problem. So don't forget the 3 important rules I've already talked about in other videos. When you build or set up a shelter, not under the big trees, or at least avoid the very large dead branches so they don't fall on you. During the night, especially if there is wind, be careful to position yourself halfway up the hill, on the slope, when there is one, exactly like here with a shelter like this, which is normally thermally efficient. You can even position yourself at the top of the hill in the forest, where there will be no problem. And then, don't put yourself. Obviously, in the middle of a run, if you see a game trail, you should not put yourself there. The video is now ending. Thank you for following it to the end. You saw the assembly of this survival shelter without tools from A to Z, and I'll see you very soon in a future video.